checking out the Lynch blog. Something very interesting to watch over the coming months and, well, ultimately years is going to see how things play out in Colorado and Washington. You may have heard both those states voted overwhelmingly to approve the recreational use of marijuana in this past election. That's right, we're not talking medical, we're talking full-on recreational use. Now, it's not okay with this to start growing, acres and acres of weed. No, we're talking about small amounts for personal use by adults 21 or older. Don't have to worry about the state government and local officials coming in and harassing you and arresting you and charging you with illegal drug use anymore. However, you still have to worry about the federal government, and that's where the big question mark comes in here. Federal law still prohibits marijuana, and federal law trumps state law. So this will probably ultimately end up in a court somewhere, very high up, could go all the way to the Supreme Court, who knows. That said, I just got to get, actually some credit to the states of Colorado and Washington. They've finally taken a look at things from a common sense standpoint here. I have never understood how in this country it's perfectly legal to drink alcohol and smoke cigarettes, but pot's not okay. I don't smoke pot. I don't. I do know a lot of people who do. And I'm telling you, in my mind, there is no difference between me drinking a bunch of beer on a Saturday afternoon watching football and a buddy of mine sitting there smoking a joint. To each his own, right? So as long as you don't get behind the wheel of a car and, go out and wreak havoc. Personal responsibility is what I'm getting at here. Okay, that said, and then, of course, there's the upside of the tax situation. The amount of money that can be raised. And I think Colorado and Washington have both seen this because the taxes are going to go in one of those states. I forget which way it's going, but one of the states it's going to healthcare, and in the other state it's going to build schools. I think that's great. And one day, perhaps maybe the federal government will come to their senses and realize, hey, we can go ahead and lay on a federal tax too. Maybe close some of the gaps we have with the shortfall in taxes. Nobody wants their paychecks taxed more. Why not add another sin tax? Because guess what? Whether or not pot's legal or not, people are still going to keep using it. Why not tap into that potential tax revenue flow? Seems just a common sense issue to me. Anyway, thanks for listening. Have an awesome day. My show starts every weekday afternoon at 3 here on JRR.